right, hey everyone. So I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough video showing examples of our oval license test, just so you know what to practice for and what we're looking for. You are going to need to practice. The test is pretty basic and easy enough, but it's easy to fail if you don't have time behind the wheel or understand the instructions. So if you book a test with us, we really don't want to see people failing, so please don't waste our time and yours. So just be prepared, practice, and make sure you're capable of doing this. The main point of the test is just to verify that you know the oval basics, like holding your line, car control, and basic like traffic management. So here are the session settings. We're going to be using the Ford Cosworth just because of balance of performance, so everyone gets the same time, so we can have a good reference. It's going to be at Gateway, default date 10 a.m. Time doesn't really matter. Weather slots, it's going to be 1, and it's just going to be sunny and medium rubber track. So that's it. I'm going to load into the session, and then we'll go from there. All right, we are loaded in the session, so it's going to be fixed setup for this, so no changes needed, and you're going to want to put a full tank in, again, just to make it even for everyone. So when you get in the session, there'll be an admin or a volunteer here helping you test, and you'll get a couple laps just to warm up, put some heat in your tires, just to kind of set a baseline. So while I'm doing that, for the purpose of the video, just to warm up the tires, I'm going to kind of explain what we're looking for and what not to do. So obviously, first is just safe pit exit. So keep the speed limit, stay within your lane, don't come up into the turn 1 T2 area. Have a safe exit. When you merge just like you would if you're on like your car in your highway or something. Watch out for traffic, get up to speed, and then obviously swoop in. So again, still warming up my tires here, but let's talk about basically holding your line. So on an oval, when you're in traffic, you want to be predictable. You can't be going up and down when you're in turns. When you're by yourself, obviously it's probably best to maybe, depending on the track of course, to swoop in from the outside, come on the inside, take the turn, and then go out just like anything else. But we want to be able to demonstrate that you could hold your line. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to choose the middle of the track, and I suggest you do so as well. And basically, we want to see laps within a set time of you just controlling the car, staying in the middle, just pretending like there's a car on either side. Again, holding your line is you're keeping the distance from the inside of the track to the outside, just to be conscious of traffic and people around you and to be predictable. So the first part of the test is just going to be 5 laps like that. I'm just going to do one more warm up and then a couple quiet laps just to see how it is. All right, so let's start the test now. So we want 5 laps holding your line. The goal that we have set at this time is you want to do it under 28 seconds. That's going to be subject to change depending on game updates or other changes, but just for now, for the reference for this video, just know that I'm looking for under a 28-second lap. Again, holding your line, be predictable. Yeah, so for the start, you'll probably want to do like 5 laps just to fully warm up at least. I did rush it here for the video, but just to get those tires fully soaked with some heat just so you have grip, because it's it's pretty easy to go over. As you saw, my first lap was 200ths, a little bit too slow when we started the test. But yeah, this is basically just the gist of it. We want to be safe. We want to hold the line. So the next part of the test is going to be showing just some basic car control. So first part is just have the weight jacker at 0. And then we're going to do 2 laps just watching you have the weight jacker at 0, which is going to make the car understeery. Again, you want to hold your line for this too. Okay, so just 2 laps like that, and then we're going to do 2 laps with weight jacker at max, which is going to make the car oversteery. All right, and after 2 laps with the weight jacker at max, you'll be allowed to put it back however you like. And then we're going to do a pit lane entry demonstration. So again, you want to be predictable, show your intentions, be smooth. Enter in at a kind of a race pace. You don't have to pit, but just go through the pit lane showing you know how to do the entry. And then we'll also want you to demonstrate the exit as well. So again, as I touched on before, again, maintain the control, be predictable, stay in the pit lane, don't come up onto the apron or T1 or T2. And then when you merge predictably. All right, and that's it for the first part of the test. The second part, you're going to have an admin or volunteer out with you on the track. So I'm going to pause and get an AI going, and then we'll continue from there. All right, so the last part of the test we're going to show here is just safe following. So whoever's in the server with you will drive in front. And you just want to maintain a safe distance and kind of stay tucked in behind them. Especially with open wheelers, you can't bump draft, and the car is going to kind of go back and forth as they'll be slower than you in some spots. So you want to be aware of that and kind of stay safe. So this is already a little too close. This is kind of what we want to see. So 2 laps like this. I'm using AI here as I don't have anyone helping me, but it'll be easier in person because there'll be less like rubber banding. Again, just demonstrating straight, safe following. So it'll be 2 laps like that, and then what I can't show you in this video, unfortunately, because the AI doesn't behave, it'll be 2 laps side by side. Someone's going to hold it inside, someone's going to hold it outside, and just get across the track and maintain safe that way. Again, it'll be easier than using AI as you have another person, working hand in hand with you to get it done. But after that, that'll be the end of the test. You will get your permit, and you will be eligible to race in our Oval Series. If you have any questions, please ask in the Discord. As always, we always try to be as helpful as possible. And that's it. Thanks for watching.